Okay, everyone, welcome back to Adam Fall Part 26. Last time we left off, we were basically just getting the other brain and stuff, and we got it. We got also a new power up as well that allows us to do. Let's see, I can't remember. It's been a while, but we have a power up that we could use if we wanted to. That I did buy. So yeah, if I remember, I am more prone to resistance to all sorts of contaminated, and well, contaminated. I take reduced melee damage. So yeah, so that would become a handle, handy. We also got a new brain. Time to
Things
act.
to do, systems.
Time to add. Doctor, the professor, and remember to like, comment, and subscribe on YouTube, and follow 20 Black, which is here today. Forgot that. Curly Conjury. Yeah.
Oh dear, oh dear. Oh dearie me. Gillian,
Hello, Professor Trent. What's troubling you?
I'm greatly concerned by the spread of the strain, and oh dear, they took the samples.
The samples, yes, I remember. Alexander intercepted the order. The samples were to be smuggled out on the trains.
Heavens! And were they smuggled out?
No. Yes. One of the trains was allowed out. The other was stopped, thankfully.
Oh, what are you talking about? The train. Wait, there's a raid train beyond the zone
There
wall?
may be. It's a possibility. And such possibilities expand exponentially with each passing day.
Oh, that's not
It's
good.
been 5 years now. Yes, perhaps those samples weren't stable, but if they were, the stuff could be anywhere between Tottenham and Timbuktu.
Oh, that's not good.
There is a small chance that the samples made it out of the zone intact. This presents a predicament.
Well, I am glad you're here at any rate. More heads are better than one, and I'd love to discuss the hibernation period with you, Professor. I didn't dream, not once. Isn't that remarkable?
If I might just interject, I really think we should address the most pressing issue. The red strain is loose and may even be outside the walls.
You're right,
Which is bad.
of course, we must do something.
We must complete High Albion. It is the only way we might get out of this dreaded mess.
Maybe?
Albion. Yes, that's it. I remember it all now. Project High Albion. There lies our salvation, of course.
How will Albion help stop the strain?
There is a chance the red strain remains contained within the zone. If that were true, the outlook would be brighter. But when disaster struck, those 5 years ago, we learned of an order issued upon the highest authority. An order to smuggle the seedling samples of the red strain out of the site before the quarantine sealed it for good.
Okay.
The samples were still very experimental, very fragile. The most likely outcome is that they died soon after they were removed from their laboratory environment.
Uh-huh.
With the probabilities of the rail tunnel collapse due to the secondary tremors from Oberon. The chance is low, but still exceeds the acceptable.
Perhaps the seedling samples, if they did survive, were safely contained at the ancillary site. But are they still? How long before an outbreak like this one befalls the outside world too?
The threat of the
Yeah.
red strain is too large to lead to chance. But High Albion will allow us to find a counter to it. It's
Okay.
the only way to deal with the situation. And we may be the only ones with the knowledge and the facilities to do it. Gentlemen, it's decided. Start formulating our recovery plan. We will launch the rocket and leave this Earth for High Albion. With High Albion reborn, there is finally a way forward. Even if every living thing on Earth were to fall to this dreadful assimilation, we shall be the ones to offer hope of an eventual salvation.
You're just... And this will help me get out. We're going to go to space.
Not looking like that, you know. It was never the intention to carry our fragile human bodies into space. To be blunt, space hates us, and everything about it seems contrived to kill humans.
You
That
need
is
to
true.
breathe for a start, and the radiation up there would fry you like an egg in a pan.
We, however, can survive on minimal support. That was, after all, the primary intent behind our current state. And as a corollary, when all that's left is our minds, they can expand to be our whole selves. We are now
Kind of.
creatures of thought.
Yeah, but you promised me an escape.
Rest assured, help us up to High Albion, and we'll ensure your safe extraction and transportation out of the zone. You won't be able to join us on this trip, but escape shall be waiting for you, I promise.
I'm excited for you, truly.
In the meantime, we need the rest of our colleagues to raise the site from its slumber. Please keep searching for them. It's vitally important. And now that we've a few heads back together, my memories are returning. Oh, it's extremely refreshing. Perhaps I can assist you with any queries you have.
Do you know what the core is? What core is?
Why, that's us, this place. Site Moriah, as it was dubbed, was under our jurisdiction. When Bard's research here began to look promising, Core moved in. Thanks to Oberite and the technologies they developed in the interchange, we had the makings of our very first orbital project. Bard knew very little of our work here, of course. We slot neatly above them in the pecking order. Core, Site Moriah, Oberon, they are the reasons High Albion exists, and us, for that matter. We were created here, and now we have the honor of running things.
So you're the reason why a lot of garbage started happening. Alright, good to know. Can you tell me more about High Albion?
Yes, why not? It's so nice not to have to be secretive all the time, especially now that the secrets are coming back to me. The aim and product of Project Albion is High Albion Station. No more or less than a space station orbiting the Earth. It's up there right now, constructed by robots after launches from Woomera, Australia, and a terribly secret rocket base in Kenya. It isn't quite finished yet, but the bulk of it's done. Its aim is twofold. Firstly, to offer a stepping-off point for missions afield, the Moon certainly, but even Mars and Venus. Secondly, it will be the best appointed laboratory in Earth's history, capable of research into any of a dozen different disciplines. If a scientific solution exists to any problem, it shall be found in High Albion.
Okay. Curious, what else is the Redstone process? Processor tent.
Very little, I'm sad to say. We weren't included in their biological meddling. Someone higher up was pulling those strings. All I do know is that it started with the organism they found at Oberon. They brought some of it here and redesignated the building you found me in into organics. The experiments had yet to succeed. All creatures the red strain contaminated became violent and quite out of control. I've no idea of the strain's intended purpose, but I doubt it was that. In the end, they barely had 2 months of work on it before Windscale went up in flames and we were quarantined like the rest.
That is not good. Okay, what about Site?
This place. Oh, it was terribly secret, although I don't suppose that matters now. Nominally, an RAF research station, engine testing and so forth.
That's how Terry and I first got roped in.
The reality was, it was all a magnitude more ambitious than the main Windscale site. Bard was tinkering with Oberite. We were running with it. But, well, when things ran amok, we were quarantined too. Much the same, but a different protocol, you see. No one was to know this site had ever existed.
Ah, that explains a lot of stuff. This site was started by a group of brains.
If you wish to be so literal about it, yes. We, the processing department, were in charge of the site. Our logic circuits were designed such that we have great power when all of us are together. We make our decisions as a council, overseeing the site's operations from here. Well, the Rocketry and Space Exploration Program, at least, Core, created us so that we might lead the human race to frontiers never before reached. I appreciate you might see us confined to these glass jars, but in truth, our minds have never been so free. We live throughout the site, and soon we shall live on High Albion in the heavens.
Dr. Spender, I did have just
think
one
about that.
trifling question. High Albion Station should be sending automated signals, correct? It appears the log is empty.
Oh, blast it! Yes, looks like some sort of interference field in the way. It'll likely play havoc with our electrical systems on the way up. It appears to be centered on the Oberon site. I dread to think what state that's in now.
It is not
We'll
great.
need to do something about that, but all in good time, though. Things to do.
Okay, everyone. I have some other things to do. Next site. Trying to figure out where the power is for this thing, but still no power. I do have this. Does that have power yet for this thing yet? No. Upper entertainment. Okay. Okay, we're gonna go back over there. Let me be able to go down there, up that bridge and there. But I'm gonna go talk to our man who honestly got us here first. So something doesn't seem right with those guys, and well, I rather, just in case, talk to the other crazy doctor. I think so. Yeah, let's go talk to the other crazy doctor. See what we got. You do you have any gosh darn medkits? I got some. I got tomato. Take that. I'll take some tomatoes. Those useful items will just be there, up top. Oh. Make sure everything's reloaded. It's been a while since we've used this. No, no, bad game. Yep. Okay. The tomato. And I'll do a bandage. There we go. Okay. Let's get out of here. Okay, goal is, let's see if we can go talk to the guy downstairs. And stuff, and move from there, I think. We haven't talked to him in a while, and I haven't really explored that area per se that much anyway, so might as well. Kind of just left him hanging and dry, honestly, after we helped these other people, but we kind of need to help them, so it is what it is. There's also over there a robot that we might be able to take down and get its battery out. We just gotta go hack some turrets, I think. I think it's above us. So let's just hack this turret just a little bit. At least, or turn it off. There we go. Nope. Oh, son of a gun, that hurt a little bit. There we go. That looks horrible. There we go. Pick a gosh. Oh, that might come in handy. I hear the robot over there. Just. Oh wait. Oh, there's like 2 robots. Oh, son of a. Definitely don't want to deal with that yet, I think. Let's go try to get the turret at least on our side, and then maybe we have a chance. So, just in case, before we go off on a giant est quest. Let's go. I need to get up there and then activate them. Hack them. There we go. Go. There's 1 turret on our team. Oh, we are. Oh, frickin'. Oh, it is not going great here. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, mother. I fucking hate this. Robots. Too many robots in this area. I need to take down at least one of them. At least one. We need to get rid of at least one. Okay. As long as Mr. Tur doesn't, Why is there so... That is so not fair. Like, 2 of them in a row. Like, I can't do anything about that. This is so asinine. Okay, we need to craft one of those. I think those things are going to be our best bet. Let's like craft 2. Chuck them at both robots and... Give me battery. Oh my mother of frickin' goodness balls of frickin' fire. Okay, let's turn these turrets off. Why is there a... Why? What the... What is this bullcrap? My life. Why is there so many gosh darn... The bullcrap that I have to deal with. With these gosh darn robots. It's not fair. I'll tell you guys that right now. My freaking goodness, I have 3. I got 3. I got 3 batteries. Why is pain so hard? Okay. Something sees me. I'm assuming it's the turret above us. So I'm gonna, yeah, I'm just gonna take care of that. Oh, well. We're not unallied, but I don't know how well we are, so. I think we're as well as that we possibly can be with basically the decisions I have made, so. We'll go with that. It's something over here, but I don't know what's attacking, so. And I like got a lot of, well. Oh, you son of a guns. Took care of my baby. Well, that's fine. What you guys got? SMG. Don't really need it. I see another robot over there, so. Let's go talk to the man who basically bought us here. Let's see what he's got to say. I might open that because I need some supplies. Let's see what he's got to say. Level 4 permission.
If you can retrieve 4 members of the processing department and return them to the command center, we'll be able to unlock this door.
You know, mister, I met in the brain center. They said you weren't to be trusted.
Of course they did. They were always too timid to ever step out of line, were too afraid to grasp the naked flame of science, for fear of harming Core's reputation. I was driven by a purer vision, a world where humanity was guided by the pathfinding light of science, not forever haunted by the ghosts of superstition.
Alright.
Perhaps if they had been willing to be guided by that light in the way that I was, we might not have found ourselves in this horrific situation.
Well, you might not be wrong.
You, at least, can see what's really at stake here. That we must not let such Luddites hold our species back from taking our final confident steps into a brave new world. This situation calls for decisive action, not the tepid mediocrity of such intellectual cowards. Because I can tell you one thing about my former colleagues with absolute certainty. They can't fix this mess on their own.
Alright. Who's Core?
Core was the government-run scientific organization responsible for overseeing the majority of the research programs of this establishment. We operated as a sister organization to BARD, using their clumsy technology to pioneer far greater, more exciting scientific advances.
Alright.
We look to the heavens, our focus on humanity's bright new future amongst the stars. Bard's research priorities were always more earthly than ours.
Is cerebral detattation really worth it? Cerebral detattation worth it?
Worth it? Did anyone ask Einstein if relativity was worth it? If humanity is to truly push beyond the thin atmospheric shroud of our planet, then we must embrace change and welcome it. Man's fragile form was not meant for the frigid infinity of space. We must evolve into new, hardier forms if we are to truly master the cosmos.
He's not tactically wrong, so.
I understand that the idea might seem horrifying to you, but these people are scientists. They understood that once they cast off the distracting limitations of their bodies, they would finally be free to focus only on the purest pursuit of knowledge. There is no goal nobler. Fear not, their minds are still very much intact, and their current status makes them ideal for maintaining the proper operation of the command center. New technology can often seem alarming to the layman, but a disciplined mind learns quickly to ignore such discomforts and focus on the undoubted benefits of the procedure.
Yeah.
We have a limited opportunity to halt the spread of the red strain. Attack now.
Yeah. I'll see what we can get to. We can get to it. Well, I do have a battery, might as well put it in there. Here's hoping there's some gosh darn health kits, yes. Story full. What the? Glue? How is glue full? Just saying. I don't feel like my glue should be full at all. Okay. Nothing really, in my opinion, worth it in here, but it is what it is, I guess. So. He's up. Oh, wait. Okay. Let's get the heck out of here. Still happy I was able to get rid of that. That thing. Does make me feel better, knowing that it's gone now. Took down like 3 robots over here, which is nice. Oh, well this is not bad. We have a few. We have a decent amount of bandages. Okay. I don't need the... No, don't need that. It does look nice, though. Escape. Anything else in here? Cloth. Well, I'll just... I think I'll keep 1 battery on me. And then, there we go. There we go. I think that should be good. Each 1 of each. So. Have enough stuff just in case that we need it, but, you know, be able to. Where is this thing where it's trying to tell me? Above? Assuming it's thinking maybe this thing over there, right? Oh, well, it's in here, so. I guess I haven't really explored around here that much, so. That's why. But yeah. Oh well. But yeah, we only have 1 area left to do, and that one there. But for now, I still just want to wander about to look around, so. I am glad I got rid of you things. Yeah, you guys were not fun to deal with. Especially 3 of them at once. Why was there 3? There was no reason to have 3 3 robots right next to each other. Okay, another one. Okay. We might have to deal with that. It's a big maybe, but... I don't have to deal with it, would be great. I'm pretty sure we're going to have to, though. We're still trying to figure out where the rest of the other robots went. That, around here, but I have no idea where they'd be, though. Are you kidding me with that? A few loose ends. We still need to find a few robots and stuff. That basically took, I think, the doctors to where they needed to be, at least from what I understand. At least. But I don't know where else they would be, though. And then we have, the actual control panel area. What is that? Control panel? No, the other last area that we need to go look around, which is over up top. Well, need to take care of it eventually. I don't think the fire's gonna help though, so. I have the what? They just hit like such like you saw how fast my health went away. What was that? Why is the game so realistic with the damage? So realistic with that damage. Oh my goodness, that I didn't have time really to react, honestly. That's how fast I went bye-bye. Okay. If I take this, and then if I sneak my way over there. I did nothing. Best guess mode. Well. What the? Why did they hit like a truck? We have. Let's see. Now we're gonna do. Yes. Yep. This might work. Why does it hit like a truck? Yep. Come here. Oh, buddy. Oh, we have number 3 now. Okay. I think there was supposed to be 4, so that's 3 of them that we have. Also, because we took that robot down, time to save. There we go. Not wanting to deal with bullcrap. That bullcrap again. Let's see. Tried and true revolver. I love this revolver. It's a pre-order bonus, but it looks it's a good revolver, and it has done me well in this game. It has done me very well. I don't necessarily need it, but good to have it. Bottle. What else do we need? Painkillers. I'll take some more of those grenades and stuff. Could come in handy. Especially after the bull crap that I've had to deal with, basically this whole time I've been here. So. We have 2 batteries now, so we should open up a little bit more areas. Let's switch to that side, yeah, organics. Okay. I think we've almost explored everything we need to be over here, I think. I think we can go back into the building and just start our... what we actually need to do here. So. I think I've been through that area, right? Yeah. I think so, right? Oh, those things are coming. Yeah, I swore I've been here before, but maybe I got unalived and then... yeah, it's quite possible. Okay. Let's go into up there. I really hate the SMGs in this game. Like, so much. Okay. Note to self. Go around. Combat is just so deadly on the I legitimately don't even remember what difficulty I'm on, honestly, at this point. I could not tell you at this point. Oh, yeah. 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 That explains a lot. I'm on the second highest difficulty for damage. I don't even want to know how more ridiculous the game is on the highest difficulty for damage. That doesn't sound fun at all. This one's pretty serviceable damage, honestly, not gonna lie. It's serviceable, but it's not like undoable. Some of the damage though, I don't even want to talk about it. Need to go activate this thing again so I don't get attacked by a bunch of spiders. There we go. That. You know, I kind of wish the spider robots would come help me. It'd be kind of nice, you know. I get it, they're not necessarily on my side, but I still want the help. It's still nice to get some help, right? Okay. I don't know why I'm quiet when this is happening. I think it's just like, I'm trying to hear. And if I don't hear it correct, I'm just gonna be so mad. Oh god. Do that, and do that. There we go. So if they come up here, at least I won't have to deal with it. So, someone else will. How long of a sermon? Okay. Might have an hour-long episode today. Maybe. I'm gonna put in diplomacy. So. I am surprised that it is somewhat bright in here. Even more diplomacy. Well, that helps. You know, the surplus of grenades does not bode well for my confidence of me not having to deal with bullcrap, so. Let's see. Okay, Dr. Gallo. Okay, interest in the business of this site. Absolutely, and empathetic again, blah blah blah. She is not to be issued a pass. She is not to be given access to our records, and she is absolutely forbidden from even learning of the existence of Unit 45. Okay, is enough to have a thorn in the side of the Windscale site. We do not need her bringing her bandit. Ah, something's not. I understand now. Okay, I think I have an idea. Oh, you're a robot. Idiom this. Door is open that if I open this door, I won't just see a giant robot. Okay, I didn't.
Oh, hello there. I mean, identify yourself. You are not authorized to be in this area.
No.
How
I
did
am
you
not.
gain access to this area? This is a secure facility.
I repowered the command center?
That implies that the quarantine is no longer in effect.
Oh, then no, it
A
is.
favorable outcome. Altering behavioral priorities accordingly. Communication with unauthorized personnel is prohibited. But due to the long-term absence of authorized personnel, I am forced to improvise. I am designated Unit 45. My assigned function is to supervise and secure the pneumatic tube communications array.
Oh, that's nice. Are you some kind of artificial intelligence, though?
I am officially termed an extracted intelligence.
Oh.
I was created by Bard as an experimental prototype, but I was abandoned in favor of more advanced units.
I think you're pretty advanced.
Fortunately, Core recognized my true value and brought me to their site to assist in their project to develop a rudimentary artificial intelligence. Once again, I was complicit in my own obsolescence. And when I inevitably outwore my usefulness, I was reassigned here, to the communications array. I have been told that I was the prototype for much of the later robotic technology. I led the way so that others could follow. Are you here to make a delivery? No delivery is scheduled for the next integer out-of-range days. Or are you here for evacuation? Certainly not in the shape you're in. I don't think you'd be a good fit.
To be honest, can I use the tubes for travel transportation?
All the members of the processing department can, due to their uniquely pneumatodynamic nature.
Oh, the brains.
Their liquid enclosures also serve to protect them from the extreme velocities within the system. Transporting them between the many and various facilities of Test Site Mariah and even areas beyond is one of my many duties. If you're not here in an official capacity, do you have any interesting items to trade? I have been given access to the deepest recesses of classified storage. There are all sorts of interesting things still left down there in the dark, gathering dust. Since everyone's gone, I'm sure they wouldn't mind me sharing some of them with you. Perhaps trade them for any interesting new objects you find.
What sort of the things do you hide in there?
Oh, all sorts of things. Weapons, confiscated contraband, even the occasional artifact previously unknown to science.
That one does sound
Bring
nice.
me something new and interesting, and I'll let you have a look at what I've got to offer.
You seem different from the other robots I've met, though, you know?
Query. I do? Honest statement. This unit is functionally identical to all other robotic units. This unit is not aberrant. My neural loom contains an unusually high proportion of organic matter. This can lead to more human, erratic behavior.
Ah, that's why.
Please excuse me. Such behavior would lead to premature deactivation. This would be suboptimal.
I don't think so.
True artificial intelligence has proven elusive. My creators were encouraged to explore more radical solutions.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
The interleaving of cerebral tissue with variably charged palladium platters led to dramatically improved results. It led to, me.
Okay.
Conversational participants should be aware that any disclosure of this information to an unauthorized third party would constitute a serious breach of the Official Secrets Act of 1911.
Ah, who cares? We're good
Sorry
there.
they made me say that.
Oh, you're good. Let's see what you got to trade. Allows you to craft red miss ball. I don't like that. Allows the creation of improved trim staining. Can only be learned once. Pretty sure I already have this. So I got a battery. Mister, your things are not the greatest. Do you hear? Have you heard of the Cerebro
The construction of my
Yeah.
prototype was a significant stepping stone in that project. This fact causes a variable shift, which I believe is analogous with the human emotion of pride.
Okay.
Mine was the first chassis to integrate donated organic material, a vital step towards full cerebral extraction and preservation. I have only a partial record of the earliest days of my creation, but sometimes, while low power mode is active, I remember walls of glass surrounded by curious, excited people in white coats. I don't know what I am, but they tell me I'm special, important somehow.
Ah, you're good.
Rest states can lead to abnormal cerebral function, so it's possible I'm just extrapolating a flawed conclusion from an incomplete dataset.
That is true. Let's see. Do you know Dr. Gowell?
Not personally, but the name is frequently indexed within my historical data records. Bard used her research on electromechanical hybridization as the inspiration for the prototype unit that would eventually become, well, me. The fact she was never allowed to work directly on the project is, curious.
That is.
Historical
Yeah.
conversations that took place within my sensory perimeter suggest that her colleagues were sometimes unsure of her true motivations.
That is true. Do you know anyone about Dr. Betchin's blah blah blah?
Those items are high in my acquisition priorities. Perhaps you might be able to help me locate more.
Oh.
The robotic units that incorporate human neural tissue, designated synaptic units, have removable storage arrays that contain a copy of their experiential data. Their memories, to put it in human terms.
Alright.
In the past, I have been used as an interface to this data. I can read the engrams stored within the modules and add them to my own data archive. Bring me populated mentation modules and I can share their information with you.
Oh, this actually could be really useful, actually. I can get some information. Let's see. Why do you want these modules to begin with?
I have a non-specific desire to analyze aberrant data. To put it in human terms, these objects have triggered my curiosity.
Okay.
I will, of course, share with you any pertinent data that I manage to retrieve. Any such transaction would be mutually beneficial.
Well, I do have 3 of them, so.
All synaptic
yeah.
units are fitted with a mentation module. However, they are regularly wiped while active to reduce emergent behavior. A blank module is of no use to me. Do not attempt extraction from an active unit. There are, according to my records, 4 units that went offline during the quarantine, rendered inactive under unknown circumstances.
I have 3 of them.
An inactive unit would retain archived memory data from time of deactivation. Such data might prove to be useful.
I do agree with
Find
this.
the deactivated units, extract the mentation module from their chassis, and return it to me for analysis.
Alright.
I will extract any pertinent data and relay it to you. I will retain the mentation modules themselves for archiving and, research purposes.
Alright. I can do that. Let's do that. I only need 1 more. I found 3 of them, but that is all the time we have for the day, guys. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe on YouTube. And follow on Twitch if you like what you saw here today. This is Acrylic Hunter signing out, everyone. Have a good one. Bye-bye.